You fix it. Thanks for joining. First, you have to shut off the water valves. As you can see, the handle itself is actually missing, but the spindle portion is stripped and corroded, and the valve body itself is soldered onto the pipe. And I do not want to have to go to the extent of replacing the entire valve body. This is the location of the main water supply coming into the house. So I've shut off the main water supply. This is a basement bathroom. So I've opened all the faucets downstairs in the basement as well as upstairs to allow all the water to drain out. If you're in a situation where your old valve handle and everything and the spindle is in good shape, but it just won't turn off the water, the problem is this rubber seal right here is worn or gone. This is the old stripped spindle assembly that I'm going to replace. Now, if your handle and everything is okay, you can replace just this rubber seal. It's available any hardware store. And just put a new seal on there and then reinstall this handle. In my situation, the spindle itself is all stripped. The handle, the T-handle section there was missing. So what I did was I purchased a new valve assembly, but I am not going to use this entire valve body assembly because this end is soldered onto the pipe, and again, I don't want to go to that extent. This threaded section here screws inside, so it screws down like that all the way in, and once you've got it in, then this nut right here, you can see there's a rubber seal right there. This nut then screws onto the outside of the valve body assembly. You tighten that down, and then this is what allows you to unscrew it, and that way that when you unscrew the spindle all the way out counterclockwise, it releases that inner rubber seal from closing off your port inside to allow the water to flow through it. And there's the nut. The spindle is still in place. So now, because I have no handle on there, I have to take a vice grip and then unscrew it. And I got a pan down here to catch the water. The spindle assembly is now out. You see how the rubber is missing on this one as well. Be certain that you look down into the valve port to make sure that nothing is in there that shouldn't be in there. And as you can see, the old rubber seal from the valve as well as on the cold water valve. So you just take a small screwdriver, make sure that it's out of there, and you see how it's all crumbled, and that's why it came loose. Make sure you clean any residue, calcium buildup in there. Make sure it's clean so that the new rubber seal will seat okay on there. And we'll do the same on the hot water valve. Just using a brass brush, we're going to clean the threads up on the body just to make sure there's no calcium buildup on the outsides. We're going to put some Teflon tape on there. So you want to wrap this in a clockwise form so that as you're tightening down the nut for the valve, that it is also clockwise. Now I'm going to install the new valve. And again, we have to start, these inner threads have to be screwed in first, and then you are able to screw in this outer nut. Okay, now we're screwed in. You don't need to tighten it. Now I'm screwing in the nut. And then the inner nut is hand tightened. I'm going to tighten it with a wrench. Ready for the final test. I'm going to turn on the main water and check it out. Looks like so far no leaks. As this concludes another video, hope you enjoyed it. Hope it helped somebody. And please don't forget to hit the like button and the subscribe button. Thanks for watching.